Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. Today we're going to make Halloween scrapbook pages using actually no stamping at all. We're using a little bit of designer paper, orange and black colors, and then just a fun layout. So it's a double page spread, so have fun. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is separate out your two little piles. So you will need your 12 by 12 Whisper White, and then you have 2 pieces of black, 2 pieces of pumpkin pie. So separate those, one for each page. And then you have 2 of this size black and 2 of the white. The other 4 go for the other page. And then you have 3 smaller black and 3 smaller white. Those go for the first page. Then you have a pumpkin pie and a designer paper, and a pumpkin pie and a designer paper. One sheet, the left page, the stripes go up and down this way, the long skinny way. And then the other page, they go the other direction. So just look at the pictures and then you'll be able to have the layout. All right, so quick and easy. We are just going to adhere the designer paper to the pumpkin pie, and it's even top and bottom. Trying to move it down here, and now I'm out of the picture. All right. Okay, so you're just attaching that, and then you're going to do the same thing with the smaller piece. These pages will have you all set for Halloween to just slap some Halloween pictures right onto. Okay, so there's our 2 pieces of designer paper. One will go at the bottom and one will go at the top. Now we're just going to adhere the Whisper Whites to the basic blacks. And again, you have 3 of them, 3 smaller sets, and then 2 larger sets. So you have room on this page for 5 pictures and 4 more pictures on the next page. So those of you who have grandkids, you have lots of room for those. Those of you who have your own younger children who are still trick-or-treating and having fun for Halloween, or even just for fall. Remember, these don't always have to be for Halloween. You can adjust things however you want to for what your family life is like. All right, now we're going to move on to the 2 larger black and whites. You've got 1/4-inch borders around them, so you've got enough room to be able to see to do it. I didn't do 1/8-inch ones this time. I don't know about you guys, but it is gloomy and definitely a fall day outside here. It's been raining on and off, and leaves are dropping like crazy. All right, then, let's see. These 2 are going to go this way. These 3 are going to go this way. So now we're just going to adhere them down onto our pumpkin pie. And we're just going to eyeball, roughly 3/8 to 1/2 inch border around the edges. And then we're going to put this one down. And again, we're just going around the outside borders, kind of lining up, trying to make sure they're even. And then we're going to assemble the 3 at the bottom. And what I typically do is I just put adhesive on all 3 of them at once, but I don't stick them down right away. Okay. Then I leave them turned upside down so I don't stick them down by accident. Okay. And then I can go ahead and put on one side, lining it up with the top. Again, about a 3/8 inch border around the bottom and side. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the right side. And then I can put the one right in the middle, centering it. And you can center it side to side here, and you can kind of center it off from that one. Okay, so there's your picture mats. Then we're going to attach the 8 1/4 by 10 3/4 pumpkin pie onto the 8 1/2 by 11 basic black. And again, we're just 1/4 inch, so just center it on there. All right. And then, before I glue anything else down, I go ahead and put adhesive on the back of my designer paper pieces. And again, I lay them upside down. And I've got this kind of centered where I want. I'm going to go grab a ruler quick, or my little measurer. This is what helps me know for sure where I'm laying it out so that it's even. Okay, and I know I need to be up towards the top a little bit more. This top piece is 1.5 inches, so I want to make sure that I'm over that. Okay, so I'm going, oh, it's about 2 3/8 from the bottom. I'm going to slip this underneath the edge. And I'm going to use the other side because I don't have any orange peeking out there. Okay. And then I'm going, oh, right there. I'm about 1 inch away from the edge. And I'm too far down. You can't see me. Okay. I'm about 1 inch here. Okay. And then I just make sure that I'm straight. And then I'm going to do the same thing up at the top. I'm just going to put it at about 1 inch and even with the top edge. And then I can put adhesive on my basic black piece and attach that. Okay, and then what did I say? I'm about 2 1/4, 2 3/8. I'm going to go up just a little bit more. So I'm about 1 inch from the top. I'm about 1/2 inch in from each side. And then the bottom, I'm about 2 3/8. And so I kind of tack it there where I can still move it if I need to. And then there. Okay, we're pretty good. Make sure that's adhered down well. Okay. All right. Then we're going to add our pumpkins at the bottom. I've already die cut them for you using the gathered leaves dies. And then I embossed it with the wrapped in texture embossing folders. Okay. So we're going to use dimensionals to adhere these down. And I just did every other. I did a double pumpkin, a single pumpkin, a double pumpkin, a single pumpkin. Just to fill up that white space at the bottom. So again, as you can see, there's no stamping. Okay, let's set those off to the side. All right, and so then kind of again, like I did before, I set one down first. And it kind of went just inside my page a little bit. I'm eyeballing the bottom. Okay, oops, let's get this up here further. Okay, then we're just going to kind of center those into that open space. All right, so there is our, oops, let's go in a little bit. There we go. Okay. There's our first page. Halloween, but not completely. So you could leave, I mean, pumpkins, we could turn it into fall. Okay, now we're going to move on to the second page, which again, we have some of the same pieces. All right, this time it's going to go up and down. So we're going to start, we're going to adhere our designer paper again to our pumpkin pie pieces. This designer paper is Magic in the Night. Oops, what did I do? Okay. Yep, that's okay. Oh, come on. All right. Okay, then you have 4 of the blacks and 4 of the whites. So again, you're just going to attach those all together. How much fun is that, watching somebody else adhere things? I guess you can be adhering yours while you're watching, right? Yesterday I had my Fall Fest event, which again was an online. We gathered for an hour just to go through what the projects were so everybody could see. And then they, of course, got tutorials so that they can assemble them on their own. Okay, so we have the 4 of those. We have the 2 designer papers. Now we're going to attach the picture mats onto the paper pumpkin piece, or onto the pumpkin pie piece. Okay, and again, I'm just going to kind of eyeball about 3/8 of an inch. Nope, I don't think I can go quite that far. All right, and then I'm going to do the top one. Then the left-hand side. And the top left. All right, so then we have our picture mats all set there. We're going to attach this, again, 8 1/4 by 10 3/4 pumpkin pie onto an 8 1/2 by 11 basic black. All right, and then this time it's going this way, and then these are going underneath here like that. And so let's see, we are going to measure about 2 inches up from the bottom for the designer paper. Okay, so again, we're going to put adhesive on the back of those. And then we want our stripes to go up and down here. And we're going to put our measurer at about 2 inches and right even with the side. And then the same thing over here on the other side. We're going to go about 2 inches. And I think I want this side. And even with the right edge, like that. And then adhesive on the back of our picture mats. And we're going about a 1/2 inch. No, we're not. We're going in about 1 inch again. And a 1/2 inch from the top and the bottom. So as you can see, I keep my little trusty ruler really handy when I'm doing this stuff so that I can make sure it's as straight as I can get it. Okay. So there's that. All right. And then on this page, I use the Playful Alphabets dies and basic black, and then I put the foam adhesive sheets on them for you. And so we are just going to spell out boo. Oops. Okay, kind of like that. So we're just going to peel the backing off and stick down our foam sticker. Okay, and so there's B, and I did them kind of scattered across so I didn't have to worry that they were not lined up exactly. Like that. And then we end with an exclamation point. And then in your packet, I gave you one of the iridescent pearls. You are going to use that for the dot on your exclamation point, just like that. And then your 2 pages are all complete and ready for your pictures. Okay, very quick and easy and fun, perfect little Halloween colors. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Have fun stamping. Bye-bye.